I just love riding this thing up. It goes so fast. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Gyration, and welcome back to our 6th episode of our Alpha Let's Play series. And today, I think we're going to start by digging our boat elevator mineshaft down to Y11, right behind this shack here. We're going to kind of extend this back a little bit, and then, yeah, we're going to build a boat elevator going down to our mineshaft there. And I'm actually going to do this, I'm going to attempt to do this as a third-person time-lapse. Now, this is going to be the first time that I've tried that, so we'll see how this goes. Okay guys, as you can see from that time-lapse, I got a whole bunch done. We dug this all the way down to our mine shaft, pretty much, or to the same level. And as you can see, I gave the third-person time-lapse a shot, and it seemed to turn out pretty well. There was a few graphical glitches, since I was using basically just hosting a server with my world on it, so I could join with a second account. And, yeah, when I went up and down the boat elevator, you couldn't actually see I was riding the boat, but I was actually riding the boat. And also, the water sources were doing some very weird things in the multiplayer version. So, as you can see, I was having a bit of a hard time with that originally, but it does work. And I decided to do the walls out of cobblestone too, just to give it a bit of a finished look at least. And I figure I'm gonna extend this shack over top of it. But we'll give it a ride now so that you can see what it looks like. I don't know if I have a boat on me. I don't think I do. But yeah, it's fast. Like, it's a lot faster than going up and down like a ladder or something like that. But we can ride our way down here, and we don't take any damage when we hit the bottom. And then, as you can see, we made it to the bottom. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to let me fight against the current, but yeah, it seems to be having a bit of a hard time here. Can we go like this? There we go. Now we're going. And look how fast that is, and we can launch ourselves way up in the air. So that's pretty cool. So I think we'll check out the bottom as well. Let's just drop our way down here. And we can see what's underneath here. I actually found some diamonds in the wall here while I was time-lapsing. So that's how I got these 4 diamonds, and there's actually a few more when I was digging my way over to the mine shaft. So I found these as well, but I haven't actually checked to see how many there are. It might just be 1, which would be too bad. No, it isn't. Nice. Always check on the diagonals, because you never know. You never know if you could be missing out on something. And I think that's it. Check a few more spots. Yeah, I think that's probably it. But as you can see, if we follow this all the way down to the end here, we get to our mine shaft, and this is the staircase. So I'm probably going to keep the staircase there, but I'm not gonna bother filling that in. But I think we'll do a little bit of work down at the bottom here, because getting in and out of this water stream, as you could see, was a bit of a struggle to get in and out of this. So I brought some water buckets along, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out how we can make this work well. Okay, everyone, so I went ahead and just started building some stuff down here, and this is what I came up with. Having the boat drive in from the backside here really wasn't going to work, because on your way down you'd have to go through this water stream, and it wouldn't be very convenient, because you'd have to get out of your boat on this side and then go through the water stream. Otherwise you just float back up to the top again. So I decided to just put the stream going off to this side instead, and I think that works a lot better. I also made the little room back here with some furnaces and some extra boats and such, yeah, that will be a little storage room, and then this door goes out to the mine shaft. So I think that's gonna work pretty well. And we can ride this back up to the top again. Let's just give that a shot. And then we'll start. I think we're gonna start work on the top of the mine shaft structure here. Also, you probably noticed at the bottom there that I removed the signs that were holding the water. It turns out you don't actually need those, so they were just redundant to have them there. But this structure needs a lot of work as well. Now I'm thinking I definitely still want light going down to the bottom there, so I'm probably going to put a glass sunroof in. Now, when you pop up to the top, you kind of fly up pretty high, so I'm kind of thinking that I also want this roof to be a bit higher in this one bit. So I'm gonna do a little bit more building off camera again, and we'll see what we can make. I definitely want to have a higher roof here, because otherwise I'm going to be banging my head against the roof, and I'm pretty sure that will deal damage to me. So I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think, yeah, just having a higher roof in general will make the structure look a little bit nicer. So I'll see what I can come up with, and then I'll check back in with you guys after I've done that. Okay, guys, so this is what it's looking like now. I finished putting on the extension here. I think it looks quite nice. We've even got a ladder to access the very top balcony, which is quite nice. We can also get up on the roof here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It almost seems right to just have that there. I don't know, but I didn't want stuff spawning on top of this. And yeah, we've got this beautiful balcony up here. Now, some things that I wanted to do a little bit before the end of this episode, because it's a bit of a shorter one, since a lot of the stuff I've been doing now has just been on time-lapse. So I'm trying to just think of things that I want to do in the actual episode, because I don't want to do too much off-camera either. There's not much to watch. So I'm thinking on making a bit of a well here, just because it's going to be nice to have an infinite water source, and right now I have this, but it doesn't really look that nice. So I'm thinking that we kind of make it out of some slabs, so we can grab some of those. And then what we can do here, I'm kind of thinking we put a little bit of a cobblestone, if I can reach that, cobblestone ridge all the way around. And then maybe we've got water in our inventory here, so we'll make a new infinite water source on top of this, just like so. I'm missing my sounds. Maybe there's just no sound. I might have just I might just be not remembering that. And then what I was thinking is just kind of have a little bit of a step going up to it. Looks kind of nice. Because we almost need a bit of a town center, right? Like if we're making this into a bit of a village almost, it's going to be good to have a bit of a town center or a focal point. And then what I was thinking on... Oh, so they fixed that bug in this mod. Usually you would have had to do some weird strategizing to get fence posts, oh shoot, stacked on top of each other. But it seems as if the mod has fixed that. You used to have to build from the top down. It was kind of weird. I really don't like how this is looking, these torches, so hopefully nothing spawns inside here. So far I haven't had anything spawn inside the wall, which is really good. So let's take a look at what else we got. Got some slabs. We can go like this. And maybe just a flat top here. I mean, it looks nice. I might change it off camera if I decide that it needs a little bit more. The only thing is maybe, you know what we could do is we could stick a bit of a top on it. So if we grab some blocks here, build up to the top, we can just, oh, mobs will spawn on that, unless, problem solved. I'm kind of paranoid about stuff spawning inside, especially those creepers, because they will just blow everything up, and I really don't want that. I'm starting to think on what I want to do for the next episode, and I'm thinking that I might do a bunch of mining off camera and just get a whole bunch of iron, because eventually I want to start experimenting with minecarts, maybe some redstone, and making a minecart line that goes over to another base over by the ocean, which I have planned. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I really want to get into the automation side of the minecarts, because you can really do a lot with minecarts, even in alpha. You have to be a bit creative, but you can still do a lot of things. So I'm really looking forward to experimenting with that, and I'll probably do some on camera, and then I'll probably do some off camera as well. I'm trying to find the right mixture of on camera and off camera stuff, just because this is Minecraft Alpha, so who really wants to watch this anyways? I just love riding this thing up. It goes so fast. Okay. One other thing that I wanted to experiment with was getting seeds and getting a bit of a farm going. If you till the ground, yeah, you get seeds. And also, if you walk on the farmland, it really easily converts back to dirt. That was another thing. But if you till the ground with a hoe, you can get a chance of getting seeds. Now, seeds, what I know, are pretty hard to get. It was pretty hard to get a decent farm going, and you usually lost out on seeds, so you didn't always get the right amount back. So we'll just set up a little bit of a temporary farm here. I'm not really sure how big, because the animals might trample it as well. So we'll just get a little bit, like even a little bit of randomness here, just kind of make it look a little bit organic maybe. And we might need to put a fence around this next episode if the animals start trampling it a lot. I'll have to see how that goes over the course of time. But thank you so much for watching. This has been Gyration here, and I think that's the end of today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've been watching these all the way to the end, thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun making these. I really enjoy Minecraft Alpha, just the simplicity and all the things that you can possibly do with the game. Like, you don't have a lot of stuff, but you can still do a lot with it, and it takes a lot of creativity and just imagination, and I really enjoy that. So I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Stay tuned for more episodes, and yeah, thanks for watching.